I'm starting my journey in the capital, Ulaanbaatar, or UB for short. It's home to around 1.6 million people, almost half of Mongolia's entire population. 2024 marks a special anniversary for UB, a full century since it changed forever.
Come on, you can do it, it's easy.
To find out more, I've arranged to meet a local expert.
Hey.
Hello.
It's great to meet you.
Good to meet you. A little bit out of breath, but
Yeah, it's okay.
good to meet you nonetheless.
Rich Beale fell in love with this city while travelling. He moved here back in 2018.
So, paint me a picture, Rich. What would this place have looked like 100 years ago? Because I imagine very, very different.
Yeah, massively different. It would have been a tented city.
Yeah.
Dirt streets, horses, carts in some places, and nowhere near as big.
So, what changed 100 years ago?
In short, the Soviets.
Mongolia was the first country outside of Russia to turn communist. And 100 years ago, in 1924, the Soviets gave this city its name, Ulaanbaatar, meaning Red Hero.
This is Ulaanbaatar Square. It's the heart of the city, well, it's a good place to meet.
So you can still see a lot of Soviet influence here.
Yeah, the pre-1920s, there's very few buildings or permanent structures here, and the Soviets have brought those in. And of course, then you have the factories around the outside, and that really did draw a lot of people in, not just nomads. You needed a workforce to get this country started in its own way. Yeah.
It must have been a real culture shock for some of the people moving into the city.
It was, yeah.
The Soviets cracked down on nomadic life by confiscating herders' livestock. Now that Mongolia's a democracy, many communist statues have been replaced by tributes to their national hero, Genghis Khan. But Rich wants to show me one spectacular example that survived.
Wow.
It's one of my favourite places in UB.
Yeah?
Still. Yeah, I really like it.
This is pretty special. And with the view as well behind.
So this is the Zan Memorial Monument. It was constructed originally in 1956, and it was to commemorate the Soviet soldiers and Allied soldiers that lost their lives during the Second World War. The main tower is 27 metres tall, and then eventually the mosaic was added to this, which shows kind of the Mongolian-Soviet friendship. Over here is my favourite section, and you can see the Mongolians clearly in their traditional dress. It's kind of integral to the monument, and especially in the way she's greeting, which is the true traditional Mongolian way of offering the bowl of milk with the traditional Mongolian scarf underneath.
Yeah. I love anything that's able to tell a story and give you a sense of that history, and I think this really does that perfectly, with the help of Rich, of course.
The Travel Show, your essential guide wherever you're heading. Every weekend on BBC News.